Alright, welcome to Mad Mix RC guys. It's been a while since posting a video and I haven't really got any new cars. Concentrating on the racing thing, the 1/8 scale buggy racing at Morphettvale. It's like a oil prepped track. It does have some really rough spots in it, some big jumps. Really wicked track. There are specific tyres to run there. These ones are Hot Race Amazonia Super Soft. Supposedly work really well. I haven't tried these ones much. I've tried them a few times with Cyrus's car. They worked okay. It depends on the track conditions, whether it's a little bit loose, whether it's just been oil prepped. Just depends really on the day. Different tyres seem to do a little bit better, but soft and super soft seem to be the two choices that everyone uses. Basically this video is just going to be showing you how to glue them to the rims without them coming off. These are TLR rims, $20 from Model Flight for the 4. Hot Race Amazonias from RC Hobby's own at Lonsdale. Scotty sells them. I do like the other ones, but he didn't have any of the Bangkok V2s in stock, which I prefer. They're a little bit more forward grip, I think, and a bit more high speed corner grip, but that's not what we're here for today. Today we're just going to show you how to glue them up. So you need to get yourself some of this Simple Green. This isn't diluted at all. So basically what we do is we'll clean the bead of the tyre. Put a fair bit of this on, let me show you. We'll sort of just start scrubbing this bead. Guys, by the way, what you need for this is obviously some rims, some foams and some tyres. You also need some good tyre glue. Zappa Gap seems to work really good for me. So yeah, what we'll do, clean any oil residue off these. You can see a little bit might come off, but these aren't so bad. Yeah, sorry for not posting any vids, but it's daylight savings is finished here in South Australia, and it's dark when I get home from work, so not much I can do. The weekend is usually not the greatest weather, and what time I do have concentrates on either practice at the racetrack or racing at the racetrack. We have a meeting around 7 this Sunday, but I have a feeling it's going to be rained out. There's supposed to be, you know, nearly 10 plus mils worth of rain. So once you've got all that oil off, you can see that the cloth's clean. We'll just do one because otherwise it'll be here forever. Take your time. I'll grab another cloth because that one's still a bit wet. It's obviously better to use a microfiber cloth, but I don't have any, so this is what I'm using. I never have trouble with them coming off. I'll leave those beads up. Before we get too carried away, we also vent the tyres just like we do on the bashes. One of these comes in really handy for venting. I think that's a 3mm punch. Different sizes here. You buy one of these leather punch. Works perfectly fine for what I'm trying to achieve. So basically, that's in there. You've cleaned that up with some concentrated Simple Green, not diluted. The rim, this edge here, well obviously it gets glued to, you just want to rough it up a little bit. Just helps it bond. And once you've done that, you just give it a quick wipe there with some Simple Green again. I'll try and make this video as quick as I can, but just this works for pretty much all the basher stuff as well. You want them to stay on, this is the way to do it. Giving it a bit of bite, but just roughing up that surface. Okay. Let's use that one because it's still wet. I mean, you can go as far as venting here and venting the opposite sides. The 2's enough. You can do 4, 2's enough. So we'll show you that in a sec. that's been cleaned up, sanded and cleaned up, once we put them all together, these holes, we'll put a little bit of Gorilla Tape over it, or whatever you guys have got laying around to cover those holes up so dirt doesn't get in. Whole purpose of venting in the outside is when the centrifugal force is spinning that tyre around, anything inside the tyre that's got in there will end up getting flung out the hole. It seems to help with the balance a bit better too, which we will also go into maybe if we get time with a wheel balancer. Pretty straightforward. I just use a bit of blue tack. We'll show you that later. Alright, so that's done. We'll take the foam out, hole punch in, try and go next to the seam, and over here that nice click. Get a nice little hole. I don't know if the camera can see that. Yeah. Opposite side again. Just trying to make this all quick, guys, so the video is not too bloody long. Alright, vent it on each side. Foam back in. Try and get that sort of pushed in there nice and neatly. Right. These are a non-directional tyre, so it doesn't matter which way they go on. You can see I just sort of work it on. And I'll grab here and I'll pinch and pull that bead over. Probably best to try and let these dry as much as you can too. Don't really want them wet. There's an air bubble there, which is a bit odd. The Pro lines that I usually do run, the slide locks, seem to be just a little bit better made. So that's sit nice and neat. Hopefully these did me well this Sunday. Alright, so once we've done that, good quality glue. Supposedly you're supposed to keep, once you open it, you're supposed to keep it in the fridge. I don't know if it makes a difference. I never have them come loose. So we use a little micro thingy, whatever you want to call it. Now, you don't need a huge amount. Where do they come from? So we'll grab some rubber bands, which I'm hiding in here somewhere. Let's get out my box. There we go. It's good to have a bunch of spares. You need them for racing, especially when you crash and break stuff as much as I do. Alright, so that's ready. Tyre, rubber bands, ready to go. So I'll literally just pull the bead away just enough. You don't want to pull too far and sort of pull it out the little section where it sits. So I'll go in, watch the glue go in, straight back with it. Doesn't matter if you make a bit of mess. And you want to work quick. And you want to see the glue sort of just come out the top of the bead. That's how you know you're good enough. And then quickly I'll just wipe that bead. My hand sticks to it with a tyre rubber band over the top. Sorry. I'm sure you guys will comment if you see anything that I'm doing wrong, but this is how I do it. And I got this video from Adam Drake, one of the professional RC racers in America. And that's it, we'll just let it dry for a little bit. So that's one done basically. So we'll just get onto the balancing. I'll give it 10 minutes and then I'd do the other side and the rest of them obviously, but we'll get onto the balancing. And buy yourself these little balancers. You can do it on the car, just take the dog bone out or the drive shaft out, whatever you want to call it. Let's put that glue away quickly. Sometimes I run a bit of acetone over that so it doesn't block the hole up with glue. So that's that. That's one vented tyre. We just got to tape these up. Right, nice and neat. Shouldn't really need to be balanced at all, but I'll show you just in case. So we're going to grab another wheel. Alright, this one probably won't take a lot of weight, but this is just a Proline blockade. No good for the track that we run, so I found out. Okay, basically it's in there. Give it a spin. Heavy spot will always fall to the bottom. That one's pretty good, so that's not a really good one to do it on. So I'll leave it there. I'll just show you. If it is out of balance, alright, it won't stop. Yeah, it sort of just stops nicely. Well, that one come back a little bit that time. So there's your heavy spot right there. So you want to add a little bit of weight on the top, on the inside there. So at 12 o'clock. So we just use this. I'll spin it up again. You need to do it probably 2 or 3 times to get an accurate reading, because sometimes don't spin it too fast, there's no point. See how it moves back around, it's coming this way now. So my heavy spot's here, so we want to put just a tiny bit there. So we can see right in there, you stick it right in the corner. This one's got some dirt in it, but yeah, just like that. Right, let me spin it up again. That's almost perfect. It's slowly moving back, so it probably needs a little bit more. But basically, you just add a little bit more again to the top here at 12 o'clock until the wheel, when it spins, stops dead like that and doesn't rock back and forth. A tiny little bit's probably okay, but if it's, you know, if it goes like that and then it goes back the other way, ends up being decked out here, that's out a lot. So get it as good as you can, guys. Pretty basic stuff. You add your weight at 12 o'clock, your heavy spot's always at the bottom. Alright, that's really about it for this video. It's probably already been too long, so I'll get on with the rest of these and hopefully I'll do a lot on the weekend. Please subscribe, guys, and in the comments tell me what you want to see, because I'm running out of ideas here. Alright, take care.